Shalom, Apostle Ricard, back once again. I say all praises to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, all praises to Yahweh Wa, Yahweh Shai. Okay, I'm here again with the Elder Demasha Pad. And the title of this video, because this is another conversation through the Spirit of the Lord that me and this Elder Dimash was having earlier, was losers want you to be a loser. See, and you know what? That's why the scripture says too in Revelations, what? Satan go off about like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. You want to know why? Because Satan knows he's going down. Esau, man, let me explain something about Esau. In Obadiah, it said that the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. So Esau got demons on him. Like they know these Edomites, they know they going down, man. They know their society is going down, but the Lord put a spirit on them to still do what they do. Like the scripture, remember we brought out in the last video, shall a thing framed say to him, why hast thou made me thus? Mm-hmm. So Esau knows he's going down, but the Lord, the Most High, got a spirit on him to still be the devil. They can't help it. Okay?
Hey, and another thing, like, when somebody know that they about to lose, they don't want to go along. You know what I'm saying? They want to say, oh well, let me drag as many people down with me as I can, and those many people is the 2/3 of our people, man.
God.
You know what I'm saying? The 2/3 of our people gonna be dragged down right with this society, and even in your personal life. Even in your personal life, your wife may have a friend that's single and lonely, and she's like, well, I'm losing. Let me not go down by myself. Let me drag this person down. Or maybe your wife towards you. Your wife towards you may, hey, well, I'm not feeling this truth, so let me drag him down with me. So everybody got to make it. Hey, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We got to stay the course. You know what I'm saying? It's not this don't only apply to the 2/3 of our people, but it applies to us too. Because people in our personal lives are going to continuously be trying to pull us back.
God.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to be constantly being tested.
Yep, and that goes for men too. You got wicked ass dudes, wicked niggas that you might have a woman. You might have your woman, and he might be he probably one of them dudes that can't get a woman. Mm-hmm. He probably had a woman, but he effed it up, his relationship, whatever. He lost his woman because of maybe certain things he was doing, and one of your single homeboys. So come on, man, let's go hang out. He wants you to come hang out with him. He wants you to be around him all the time. But it's true. If you got a woman, scriptures talk about that, due benevolence. If you got a woman, you do got to kind of, if you in a so-called relationship with a woman, you do got to so-called spend a little time with her. You got to pop her. You got to deal with her on certain levels. Mm-hmm. You got to make sure everything is taken at home is taken care of. I ain't saying you got to be up under them every minute, but you got certain dudes, like, you might have date night. Okay, well, in this particular night, man, like on Friday nights, if it's not the Sabbath, I usually take my woman out, keep her happy. You know what I mean? But you got to do it. Nah, man, the hell with that, man. Come hang out with me. And, you know what I mean? You got niggas like that too. They try to get you to leave your woman because they don't got a woman. And they want you to be miserable right along with them. But more so women are more known for that than men. Yeah. Because most men are not like that. Well, nowadays with these new alphabet dudes, but most men, I'm talking about real men. Mm-hmm. Most men, it's not in men's nature to do that. Most men, if their homeboy got a woman, they don't got a woman, their thing is, okay, well, your dude say, yo, bro, I'm going to be with my woman, bro. Like, ah, shit, man, I'm going out try to tag me something. Or a man will be like, well, yo, do your woman got a friend or any sisters?
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's in the nature of most men. Like if your boy said, yo, man, I'm going to get up with my woman. He's like, oh yeah, man. Well, yo, look, bro, damn, I ain't got no woman, but yo, do your woman have any homegirls that's single? Do your woman got any sisters or cousins that, see, most dudes are like that. Like, they see they boy winning, they're like, well, look, bro, help me win.
Yeah.
That's the nature of most men.
Hey, it's beautiful. You said real men, because another fold of this is a lot of these dudes get weak in the faith, and then when it comes time for them to fall out, they want to drag somebody else with them.
I'm glad that's right. Heaping onto themselves, disciples having itching ears. Yeah, the nigga, like in other words, he knows the Spirit of the Lord left him. Some of these wicked guys that was in the truth. So what they do, they start coming up with their own little false doctrines. And then they, of course, now everybody can do videos. They start doing videos, teaching false doctrines. And of course, the first thing they do is start bad-mouthing, the leadership, the apostles, the elders, and stuff like that. The bishops say, yeah, them niggas ain't right. They wicked, yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because they want to try to pull, because they know that they got Satan on them. They know they do. They know they got demons, but they're like the brothers to pull as many brothers out the truth with them. So they got to have other scoffers along with them to scoff because they're miserable, because they know the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with them no more. See, so losers want you to be a loser.
And you know what? The men like that, if they pull men out of the truth, they dare to pull other weak men like themselves out. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it over the years. We've seen men fall out the truth and pull other weak men out with them, because the Lord didn't want them around anyway. They was never of us. No, they was never a part of us. You know what I'm saying? These men fall out the truth, and then you got another guy may follow them. Hey, this ain't new. This has been going back. You know what I'm saying? Since the early 2000s. This has been going back since before 2020.
Oh yeah, it's been going. Brother, this goes back to One West.
Yeah.
And One West, there was like dudes that had got demons on them, dudes that they left the school, or you might have got kicked out. Or that too, guys that get kicked out. Mm-hmm. What they do, them guys ain't right, them niggas, because they ass hurt anyway. They're emotional. So what they do, they become a scoffer, and they'll go around, they see a brother on the street. Yeah, you still in that school, you still in that camp, them niggas ain't right, them niggas, the camps are wicked. You see what I'm saying? All that stuff.
They begin to beat the men servants. They begin to beat the men that taught them. They begin to throw lashes at the men that labored with them. You know what I'm saying? Because of their own bitterness, because of that feminine spirit, that bitter feminine spirit that they have in their hearts. You know what I'm saying? They was never right. They was never with us.
Well, the scriptures say they went out from us because they were not of us. And then the scriptures also say what? Many are called, but few are chosen. So we already knew, going back to the days of One West, being back in the school with King Marshall, High Priest Hariyah, Yaquab, and the other top men, or the other brothers and people that was in the school, we knew back then, a lot of guys was going to fall off. And the main tipping point was the year 2000. That's when the majority of the guys on One West fell out the truth in the year 2000. Hey, but anyways,
I got scriptures.
We're going to bring out some scriptures, but see, we brought out the scenario of man and woman. Mm-hmm. Women are the main ones that do that, because women are just a weaker vessel anyway. That's why today, here in America, the majority of these women are single out here, primarily the so-called black woman. I mean, all this week, today is what, Tuesday already, but going back to, I dare want to say from the weekend up until today, me and the brother was out making moves and shit, went to the supermarket, grabbing stuff we needed. Today, which is Tuesday, and yesterday primarily, we was in the supermarket, you see a bunch of single, older black women. And like I said, y'all get tired of me, but I'm going to keep mentioning his name. My man, Kevin Samuels. KS, he didn't lie. He was up there for 3 years telling you, man, like you women, he was trying to put you women on, you black women on. He was like, look, man, if you are a young girl, do not listen to these older single black women because they're miserable because they're past their prime. They way past the danger zone. Okay. And you know what I mean? Their chances are slim to none at their ages of getting a man, a husband. Oh yeah, every so often, they may get lucky, lightning or strike every once in a while, and they might run into a guy that might have sex with them. But they're not going to marry them and they're going to be in a relationship with them because they already know that these women are through and difficult. You know, they might run into a guy every so often, a desperate dude or a dude who just want to poke on them and, you know, get his thing off that will lay up and have sex with them. But then, you know, like they in the movies, the next day, he getting dressed and leaving. Yeah, baby, I'll call you, you know? And he never calls. You see what I'm saying? Because them guys already know, yeah, this chick, if she's this age and she's single and she ain't got, especially a woman that ain't got no kids, or even if she got kids, but the kids are already grown, doing their own, dudes already know they don't want no part of that. But, you know, they want the sex. You see what I'm saying? And that's that. You see what I mean? So women like that, some of you black women out there, even some of you Hispanic women too, all you women of the tribes, like my man KS said, do not listen to your older single aunties. Do not listen to your older single grandmother. Do not listen to your old single mother. It could be your own mother. Your own mother will try to pull you down, but that's that evil, wicked spirit that's on these so-called black women and these women of the tribes, but primarily the so-called black women. You see? Don't listen to your single your girlfriends, cousins, so on and so forth. You know, married people, single, and let's move on with that. If you're a woman that is married, don't listen to single women about advice.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it goes that way. Don't listen to your single aunties. Don't listen to your single mother. Don't listen to your single grandmother. Don't listen to your single homegirls. Sister, whoever. Okay, if you're married, you talk to other people that are married about marriage. How is somebody who don't got a man gonna give a woman advice on how to deal with a man or how to live? See, but that's why losers like losing. You losing, they losing, they want you to lose, man. But then that spirit goes back to Esau, though. It go back, and then like the elder said, the 2/3 of Israel, they have the spirit of Esau. That's why niggas are gonna be niggas, man. They want to try to play, because they know that, see, you could boast in the bravado and scoff, but deep inside, them guys at night when they lay down and go to bed, or at nighttime when they in their house sitting on the couch, drinking whatever they drinking, them demons be eating their brains like the nanobites and shit. And they know the Lord ain't dealing with them. And they're angry, so their retaliation is to come against the truth. And come against the sincere brothers of this truth. Now, read what you got for me, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
That's right, man. You only going to get the kingdom. You only going to get delivered on the chariot by what you do. Not another man. Hey, man, the apostles and the elders, brothers, you see, the apostles is always on fire. Just because you down with the apostles, that don't mean you going to get beamed on the ship because, oh, yeah, well, that brother, he's cool with Apostle Tahar, so Apostle